the locker room. Players' final few moments, and let's go.
Hey, Kevin.
Yep. Thank you, David. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Anderson in at the 3 slot. One for the 76ers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Green in at the 3. Now here's Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that #2 overall pick.
That's good from Morant. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Morant misses off the right eye.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Embiid. Passes it to Harris. Valanciunas grabs the board.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Anderson dishes to Valanciunas. Morant passes to Anderson. Outside Jackson. 5 on the clock. And Valanciunas kicks to Brooks. An absolute bomb from three-point range. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Morant against Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Over Valanciunas. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
You give Embiid these looks, and he won't turn them down, and he'll make a good percentage of it.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people I don't really need to hear from. You know, I don't mind. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone's going to say something, which is fine. But at the same time, I got to worry about, what I need to focus on.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Matisse Thybulle's out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Shake Milton. Then it's George Hill. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. First free throw is good. And so Jones nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Milton with it. Outside, Simmons. Over Allen. Tillman grabs the miss. Memphis with the ball. High post Allen. The pass to Jones. Back to Allen. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Allen's got the lead up to 4 now for Memphis.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
No good from Simmons. Memphis leading by 4. And stolen by Thibault. And now Philadelphia on the break. Hill leading the charge. Pass to Thibault. And here is Milton. High arcing shot. Offensive rebound. Howard's shot is good.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. Kicks it out to Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Bain. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies out in front, up 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. Just in terms of the second quarter, they were the better team. And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day who was my favorite. You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. And he says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, D.A. Thank you. Here's Anderson after Ben Simmons' bucket. Anderson passes to Valanciunas. Top of the key, Morant. Shot, high post. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Brooks has got 5 points so far. Outside, Simmons. Kicks to Curry for the tie. Another three for Philadelphia.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around him.
Curry against Brooks. And there's the feed to Jackson. Anderson outside. No good that time.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. Tobias Harris is out there with Korkmaz. Then it's George Hill. Then there's Maxey. And it's Howard in at the center. Fast break, Philadelphia. Lets the three fly. Maxey, no good. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Brooks. The pass to Melton. It's tipped. Now the 76ers on the break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Grizzlies making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Valanciunas, good.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Now here is Harris. It counts.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're down by 4. 51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Ben Simmons.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Curry's checked in for Maxey. And it's Ben Simmons in for Hill. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He said we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Thank you, David. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
You know, after missing his first year out of college due to injury, Ben Simmons ended up winning Rookie of the Year in 2018, proving the wait was worth it.
And Memphis making a change here. Brooks checked in. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediate.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 6. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nine seconds left to play here in the fourth. Dishes it to Valanciunas. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And just like his brother Seth is an impressive bucket getter. I mean, somebody whose role is to shoot and score the ball.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your 76ers, Seth Curry. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Conchar. And the 3 off target. So the 76ers win it. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid